I love the Lord because he hears my voice and my prayer for mercy. Because he bends down to listen, I will pray as long as I have breath. What can I offer the Lord for all he has done for me? I will lift up the cup of salvation and praise the Lord's name for saving me. I will keep my promises to the Lord in the presence of all his people. The Lord cares deeply when his loved ones die. O Lord, I am your servant. Yes, I am your servant, born into your household. You have freed me from my chains. I will offer you a sacrifice of thanksgiving and call on the name of the Lord. I will fulfill my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his people, in the house of the Lord, in the heart of Jerusalem. Praise the Lord.
It was just before the Passover festival. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his authority, and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." "No," said Peter, "you shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you have no part with me."
Greetings, beloved, all over the world. My name is Reverend Elder Nogutula Zladla. I am based here in South Africa and one of the Council of Elders. It is an honor to be reflecting with you. In this passage, we see three sacred movements that Jesus did. First, Jesus rose from the table. In the middle of supper, in the middle of uncertainty, Jesus stands up. And that says to us, love does not remain seated when action is required. Because sometimes love requires us to rise, to interrupt comfort, to disrupt normality, and to act even when the future felt very fragile. And the second movement, Jesus kneeled to wash the disciples' feet. The teacher kneels. And then it says to us, Jesus becomes a servant. He touches their feet that was covered with dust. The weary feet from the road that they have traveled. In doing this, Jesus washes not only dirt in their feet, but also fear and confusion that they were feeling in that moment. So it says that Jesus redefined power for them. And it also talks to us that in God's reign, greatness is expressed through the act of service. Jesus washed their feet knowing the cross was near. He loved knowing betrayal was very real. And he commanded love knowing that the empire is watching him. So what will we do as MCC at this present moment? We will rise from the table. We will kneel with the towel, and we will live the commandment of love publicly and prophetically. This Lent, may Christ wash away our fear of speaking out. May we wash the feet of a wounded world through our own compassion, justice, and advocacy. And may our love be so visible, so courageous, and so unwavering that the world will know we belong to Christ.
When it was evening, Jesus sat down at the table with the 12. While they were eating, he said, "I tell you the truth, one of you will betray me." Greatly distressed, each one asked in turn, "Am I the one, Lord?" He replied, "One of you who has just eaten from this bowl with me will betray me. For the Son of Man must die, as the Scriptures declared long ago. But how terrible it will be for the one who betrays him. It would be far better for that man if he had never been born." Judas, the one who would betray him, also asked, "Rabbi, am I the one?" And Jesus told him, "You have said it." As they were eating, Jesus took some bread and blessed it, and he broke it in pieces and gave it to the disciples, saying, "Take this and eat, for this is my body." And he took a cup of wine and gave thanks to God for it. He gave it to them and said, "Each of you drink from it, for this is my blood, which confirms the covenant between God and his people. It is poured out as a sacrifice to forgive the sins of many. Mark my words, I will not drink wine again until the day I drink it with you in my Father's kingdom." Then they sang a hymn and went out to the Mount of Olives.